Hello, my dear students. Hope you all fine and safe at home. Today we are going to discuss the chapter The Judiciary, chapter 13, page number 146. The judiciary in India is independent of legislative and executive control. So, just like legislature and executive, judiciary also an independent part. It interprets and safeguards the constitution. So the duty of the judiciary is to interpret or to involve or to make sure our constitution is running in a safe way. It also protects, our judiciary also protects the fundamental rights of the citizen and settles disputes. Also, the judiciary's duty is to protect the fundamental rights of the citizen and settles disputes. The Supreme Court is the highest court of India. So we all people know that Supreme Court is the highest court of India. Below the Supreme Court are the high courts in the different states. Below the high courts are the subordinate courts. So we people know that under Supreme Court there are many high courts are there in the different states. Also under high courts there are different kinds of or many subordinate courts also there. Okay, so we people know about that. So the structure of the Indian judiciary is just like the first Supreme Court and second High Court and third subordinate courts. So the subordinate courts will give the appeals to the High Courts. That appeals will be passed to the Supreme Court of India. The Supreme Court comprises the Chief Justice of India and maximum of 33 other judges. So the Supreme Court comprises or fill the members are 33 and other judges. Okay, including Chief Justice of India and including Chief Justice and 33 other judges. This number can be changed by an act of parliament. Also, this number also can be changed according to the act of parliament. Also, the appointment of chief justice is appointed by the presidents of the advice of the council of ministers and in consultation with the other judges of Supreme Court and the High Court. So the chief justice, the appointing of chief justice is by the president and the advice of council of ministers and the other judges of the Supreme Court and High Court. Simply we cannot appoint a chief justice. So the appointment of chief justice by president and advice of the ministers and by consulting the other judges of Supreme Court and High Court. Also the senior most judge of the Supreme Court is generally appointed to the office of the Chief Justice of India. The other judges are appointed by the President on the advice of the Council of Ministers and in consultation with the Chief Justice. And we can check what are the eligibility of appointing Chief Justice or to become a judge there in Supreme Court. The eligibility of a Supreme Court judge or Chief Justice must be a citizen of India. So we know that there must be a he or she must be a citizen of India and must be an advocate practicing in the High Court for at least 10 years. So he should have experience in advocating practicing in the High Court for at least 10 years. Then only he can become a judge in a Supreme Court. Also must be an High Court judge for at least 5 years. Also he must be an High Court judge at least for 5 years. Then only he can be appointed as a judge in a Supreme Court. Or must be an eminent jurist in the opinion of the president. So he must be an eminent jurist. Eminent jurist means a person who has a thorough knowledge of law. So he must be a maximum knowledge about the law and law books and all the things. He must be have an opinion about that. Okay, so these are the major eligibility or the important eligibility to become a judge in Supreme Court. Okay, so the first one is he must be a citizen of India, and the second one, he must be advocate or be practicing at least 10 years in High Court. And the third one is that must be an High Court judge at least 5 years. Okay, he must be an High Court judge at least 5 years. And the last point or the eligibility criteria for the Supreme Court to become a Supreme Court judge is that he must be an eminent jurist in the opinion of the president. So it's that he must be an eminent jurist, means he have to be well known about the part, okay, about the law and law books and all. So that's a major four important points or four eligibility criteria for the judge of the Supreme Court, to appointing the judge of Supreme Court.